Early morning view of Sonora Peak. The Scrambly Ridge. And here's the trail to St. Mary's Pass. First view of Stanislaus. Looks tough. Look at this beauty. I'm out here alone. It's incredible. Getting closer to Stanislaus. There's Sonora. I'm looking at it and trying to figure out the best way to get to the top. I'm thinking I'm gonna go up on the right and kind of hang out right above the line of that first set of bushes, and then maybe ride the ridge up to the top. That little spot in the middle looks pretty steep. We'll see when I get up there what it looks like, what it feels like, but I think the ridge is the way to go. Steep. Almost there. It's very rocky. And very steep. This is like the steepest, most slippery rock rocky peak, and it's just sand and rock. And I know whatever I already did, I have to come down. I don't know the choice. But I kind of just don't want to finish it. I'm like 100 feet from the top, which is ridiculous, but I don't know. It just kind of sucks. The route that I took, it's way steeper than it looked from down below. I mean, it's stupidly bad. I should have gone over the ridge and around. So I think I'm just gonna be happy with getting 100 feet from the top, and I'm gonna turn around. I mean, most people don't even come out here, so let alone climb. 90% all the way up the peak. The views up here are amazing. Just incredible. So I'm sitting on a rock and I'm looking down at my descent, and it just really sucks. It is sketchy, really sketchy, and I'm just gonna make my way down where there's more large rocks, and as soon as I get to the tree line or the bush line or whatever those plants are, then I'll be able to breathe, because at least there's something to catch my fall if I slip. Yeah, it's been a really cool hike. It's been really challenging. I've learned a lot about route finding today. You can judge a mountain from down below, and sometimes you just don't know until you get into it what it's going to be like. This is the second route I've tried on Stanislaus, and I got a lot closer than last time, so I'm happy with it. I think I'm going to go summit Sonora, and it'll be a great day. Literally just glacéted down this side of the mountain. It was so crazy. It was like skiing. It literally just started sliding and fell on my ass, so then I just let it go, and I just slid all the way down with my poles like I was skiing. I don't think my leggings ripped or anything, but I'm covered in dirt. But damn, that shit just gave way. It was the craziest, most slippery descent. But I'm okay, and the rest I'm not worried about. So by the way, this whole thing has been really dicey. Super dicey, and sometimes you have to make decisions based on the circumstances. If it was dicey and I was with someone or I had a Garmin, okay, but I am alone. I have no cell service, I have no Garmin, and sometimes you just got to say, you know what, this route isn't the best. So I'm really happy to be down the worst of it. This is how those bushes look up close. There's a lot of them. There's the peak. Just looking back up at Stanislaus, if you see the higher set of bushes, that's about where I turned around. I know it's so close, but it was just really steep. It's way steeper than it looks. And between those two sets of bushes is about a quarter mile. I literally glacéted down a quarter mile. Yes, that means sliding down on my shoes and my butt. So, gotta do some bushwhacking. Okay, one more time. Looking back at Stanislaus, do you see the bushes that are up at the top? Now, kind of look to the far right of them, where you see that one on the end, and there's a couple of smaller bushes next to it. That's where I was, and I literally slid down that bare part slid down, glaciated down all of that, and then down to the second set of bushes. Do you see that line that kind of goes, there looks like a space between the bushes? I glaciated through that as well. It was so steep. I guess when I got up there, I just realized, wow, it's really steep and really slippery. So overall, I'm proud of how far I went. I'm doing some off-trail route finding to the top of Sonora Peak. There's Sonora right there. I thought I might as well come up and ride the ridge. I don't want to go all the way down and around to St. Mary's Pass if I don't have to. So this is the route I'm going to take. I'm going to climb up to that ridge and just head over to start ascending Sonora. I took a risk and it paid off. I just started the elevation gain. I thought I didn't want to go down and around to come all the way back up and summit Sonora. So I just started hiking up to the ridge. I had to cross some snowfield and it was really rocky, but it paid off because there is the summit right there. Almost there. So I'm going to meet up with the actual trail and do the switch back to the top. It really helps to know the topography of an area. If you know it, if you know the terrain, then you're not going to get into any trouble. Top of Sonora Peak. 2 peaks in one day. It's windy. Let me show you my view. Stanislaus. Sonora is taller. I think I'm at about 11,500 elevation. Two peaks in one day, Stanislaus and Sonora.